Hi, my dear friends. Hopefully, all of you fine and safe. I am also be fine and safe, my dear friends. Dear friends, Rafi Academy is one institute concentrating to teach for CA, CMA, CS professionals one subject called as indirect tax laws for the past almost 20 years. Being Mr. Rafi in Rafi Academy, so far we have taught the subject of indirect tax laws more than 15,000 students. We are proud to say, my dear friends, in this regard, I am bringing to your desk the successful stories of Rafi Academy. Rafi Academy very happy to announce one of our student, Mr. Krishna Jayachandran, got All India 11th rank, in which he secured 97 marks. Unbelievable. So, a small introduction with Mr. Krishna. You are most welcome, sir.
It's a pleasure, sir.
Yeah. Sir, tell us how many times you revised the subject of indirect taxes?
I had one full reading along with your normal classes, sir. I got to know the subject and 3 revisions, one before exams.
Very good. So almost all we can say 4 times?
Yes, sir, 4 revisions.
Yes. And in the exam, have you quoted these sections wherever required to quote, as well as the case laws?
Whichever question wanted a section number or a case law, I definitely quoted it, sir. I wanted to impress the person who corrected my paper. Wherever relevant, I quoted them.
Good. Rafi Academy regular classes is useful for you to score these marks?
Definitely, sir. Rafi Academy regular classes plus the material to stress on was instrumental in my success. It helped me understand the institute study material and practice manual in deeper knowledge.
Good. Mr. Krishna, you too attended amendments class also?
Yes, sir, I did attend.
Fine. So, how this amendments class is useful for your exams?
For direct and indirect tax laws, amendments are very important. And amendments class, which takes place just for 2 days, you just need to sit there, receive the material, listen to Rafi sir, to be rest assured of 30 to 40 marks in your examination. That did help me and contribute towards 97. Thank you, sir, for those classes.
Thank you. Have you imagined this type of outstanding marks in the indirect taxes before results?
I wrote the paper well, I was satisfied with it, but then 97 is beyond my imagination. I am thankful to God for that.
Very good. We too proud about your marks, sir. Thanks, my dear friends,
Thank you, sir.
to come for Rafi Academy.
Thank you, sir.
Hello. My dear friends, I am introducing Mr. James, All India first rank holder in the November 2015 examinations. Passing the examinations is too difficult, where one of my students not only qualified in his first attempt, but also came out with the All India first rank. So, a small introduction with him for my students, how to secure the rank for interview. Thanks, Mr. James, for coming to our academy and pursuing the identity class in our place. and coming out with the rank of All India first rank. We are really proud of you, sir.
Thank you, sir. It is my privilege to have come here.
Now, many of my students are getting doubt how many times to revise the subject for getting the rank.
Okay. First, I would tell how many times I had revised. I would have gone through the entire syllabus once and I had time to revise it for twice. Sir recommends 12-time revisions, but in my limited time it wasn't possible, so I would have done 2 plus 1 3 times totally.
So all the subjects 3 times revision, or any one of them to take it as a challenge to revise more than 3 times?
Okay, there are certain subjects where I did not go for classes, so extra attention and care was needed. So ISCA, for instance, I would have read it a couple of more times, say 4 to 5 times I would have read it.
Is it self-study of yours?
Yes, sir. I had done self-study first.
Very good. Many of them used to go in for classes. The class material is sufficient, especially IDT. Class material is sufficient, along with the amendments are required, followed by any other material is required, because students are getting doubt. Only the class work will get 91 marks in IDT.
The best material would be the institute material, but for known reasons, many of us do not touch it. So, classroom material to a very great extent covers extensively syllabus. Classroom material plus practice manual would be ideal. That's what I did. Apart from that, the regulars, the supplementary material, the RTPs and select case laws are also essential for subjects like tax.
Basically, before 1 month of examination, Rafi Academy used to conduct amendments class. Is it useful? If so, how it is useful for your examination?
Amendments class conducted by Rafi Academy was very much useful because first for November 2015 exams, the foreign trade policy was revised. So the institute publication of FTP was around 100-120 pages, but sir had given it in a very concise manner, say 40 pages. We had in total covered the entire thing in 40 pages. So that was the highlight of the amendments class. But for that, there were significant amendments in indirect tax that took place after I had attended classes in the last few months. So those are also covered extensively by sir in the amendments class.
Yes, Mr. James, you secured 91 marks in IDT. Have you quoted these sections in the examination? Have you quoted the case laws wherever the case are required?
Okay. Remembering all these sections in indirect tax is a very big challenge because there are 3 full acts that are covered as part of the syllabus. So I would not have written all these section numbers, but certain basic sections, especially in service tax, where it's quite easy to remember, given that everything comes in the same series, I would have written. And about case laws, at least one half of the case law name I would have written. Say it is ABC Limited versus Union of India, I would have written the case of ABC Limited, something of that sort. So it is better to remember the case law names because it gives you great confidence in writing the answer.
Yeah. You written 100 marks of question paper or any you omitted without answering?
Okay, I don't exactly remember how it went, but even I might have written for say 95 marks or something. And in that, okay, confidently I would have written for say 60-70 marks, which I was very sure. Rest here and there I would have known, like probably I would not have known the exact section, or I would have been very generic in my answer rather than quoting the exact words of the section.
Fine, Mr. James. We are very happy to see you here. Again, we invite you for our students gathering purpose to guide them how to secure further note for my students all India first ranks. Thanks again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, sir.
And the way he made IDT damn easy. Especially for FTP, which he kept on repeating. The way he have made and summarized all the provisions and made it easy for us. Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you.
And now I would like to invite 2 people who have read the questions most in this class, Arvind and Devina, to present sir with a small token of our love and appreciation. Sir, a very small comment, please.
Sure. So, dear friends, even if you refer in the recent past, we got very good results from our below students who has been secured 60s, 70s, countless. At the same time, my dear friends, we are working towards the best interest of our below students by bringing complexity of the subject in a simplified lollipop manner, presenting like a diagrammatic presentation, making to understand. Indirect taxes, once you join in Rafi Academy, we will take care, my dear friends. Just leave the subject of indirect taxes in the name of Rafi, he will take care. He will present the subject by covering the 100% of your syllabus. You may be a CA, CMA, CS, as the case may be, whether old syllabus or new syllabus, as the case may be. We are conducting the classes regularly, my dear friends, offline as well as online recorded mode. We are providing classes. Even for forthcoming exam of November 2023 or December 2023, we are now going to commence the new batches. Latest recordings are available. If you wanted to access recorded mode or you wanted to come live classes, you are most welcome to our place. Now we are situated at Sithalapakam, Chennai. It is just 4 kilometers from Medavakam. So we have our own premises where we are providing excellent coaching for CA, CMA, CS final level students in the morning sessions, and we too providing crash courses during the daytime. So make use of it, offline classes as well as online classes, whichever you like. And we have been reduced the fees also drastically to afford all students. Thank you, my dear friends.